Hey, what's up guys, I'm PB Kwan. Welcome back to my channel Taste of Asian Food. Today I'm going to make a traditional Chinese pork hock. And traditionally we will deep fry the pork hock first to get a crispy skin, which when we braise it later will become delightfully chewy. But this is a little bit too messy in the Western kitchen, so I came up with an idea. Instead of deep frying it, I'm going to bake it in the oven over high heat, which it will get the same effect without all the mess and splatter. For the braising part, I'm going to use my trusted slow cooker to make it fall off the bone. Finger crossed, I hope it will turn out as good as I imagine. Wish me luck. Begin by thoroughly cleaning the pork and take a look at the skin to make sure to check for any hairs and remove them either by a tweezer or burn them away with a blowtorch. Next, place the pork hock in a pot of water and make sure that it is submerged completely. To add more flavor and also to eliminate any unwanted odors, I'm going to add a few slices of ginger and some section of spring onion, plus some rice wine into the water. Bring the water to a boil and then blanch the pork over medium heat for about 10 minutes, and be sure to turn it over at least once to ensure even cooking. Once blanched, remove the pork hock. Let it sit for 10 minutes to allow any excess water to drain away. Now let's keep the pork hock in the refrigerator overnight or at least half a day and allow the skin surface to really dry up, and that helps to produce a crispy skin and create blisters. I've left it in the refrigerator overnight and now you can see the skin is already very dry. Before I put it into the oven, let me do one more trick to make it even more crispy. A teaspoon of baking soda and a tablespoon of white vinegar. Apply the mixture onto the skin before roasting. I'm not definitely sure about the chemical reaction, but to my understanding is that the baking soda will help to release gas, forming tiny bubbles, and therefore increase the surface area of the skin and create an even more crispier texture. And the vinegar helps to draw out any excess moisture while neutralizing the baking soda. So now let's proceed to do the roasting. Preheat the oven to 240 degrees Celsius. Place the pork on the middle rack. Roast the pork until golden brown and blister. And turn it over occasionally. Oh, it's very hot. When it's done, remove it from the oven. Wow. The next step is to prepare the aromatics and seasonings to slow cook the pork. Saute the spring onion, garlic and ginger until aromatic. We have sauteed the aromatics, now the seasonings. The first item is zhuhou paste. If you don't have this, what you can do is you can use hoisin sauce as a substitute. Since I have the zhuhou paste, I'm going to use the zhuhou paste for this pork hock. About a tablespoon. Light soy sauce. Oyster sauce. some rice wine, sugar, and sesame oil. I will use this combination to slow cook the pork. Besides that, some dry spices, bay leaves, cinnamon, black peppercorns, and star anise. Let's place the pork in the slow cooker. Ginger, spring onion, garlic, all the dry spices, the seasonings, and then add some water to slow cook the pork. Then use a slow cooker to braise the pork until soft and tender. After more than 3 hours of slow cook, now the pork is already tender and soft, and let's remove it from the cooker. Now the final step is I'm going to strain this braising liquid, get a clean broth, and then cook it down to make a gravy for the pork. This liquid is incredibly flavorful, especially after it cooks down to become a gravy. So what I'm going to do now is to use part of the braising liquid and cook down this liquid to form a gravy. After it has cooked down to about half the original volume, thicken it with cornstarch slurry. Drizzle the sauce on top of the pork hock. It's best to go along with some vegetables such as broccoli. And that is how to make the Chinese style braised pork hock by using the slow cooker and create a blister by using the oven. If you want to get a recipe, I've included the recipe in the description below the video. And don't forget, subscribe, tap the notification bell, and give me a thumbs up. I'll see you again in some other similar video soon. Bye for now.